I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, Max Fried. What do you have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a ground ball. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do.
And that one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position. Cruz stands at second with no outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right through there, got him. 1 out.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And there's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Fouled off. He was late. Fried was superb the last time on the hill, tossing a shutout. Check on the runner. Cruz back on a dive.
Talking about that shutout, he really had everything working for him. Not many pitchers nowadays who can turn a lineup over 3 times and still be effective, Boog. So what he did is impressive.
Another throw, really keeping him close. And that's disengagement number 2. Man at second. Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting 4.
We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, or maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Into center and a base hit. Flying around third is Cruz. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. 2 outs, runner at first. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back now in the Bronx. And pitching here today, Andrew Heaney.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Bellinger hammers one deep to right, and in one hops the wall. into second easily with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now, Anthony Volpe. That one ripped. That's back. Banks off the wall. Around from second is the tying run.
Comes through with the RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 2-1. Hung up in a rundown now, and they tag him out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Ripped to right. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Paul Goldschmidt now. That's hard hit on the line. Cruz makes the grab. He steps on the bag, and he gets back to the bag. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Liover Peguero. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Chisholm hauls it in, and there's one away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Just missed. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
1-2 now. Right side. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. And a foul ball.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Bucks go down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. Back here in New York,
Leading
now
up
at the plate,
for the
Jazz
Yankees,
Chisholm Jr.
the second baseman, Jazz
Chisholm
Jr.
was crushing in his last game, hitting 3 home runs. There's the strike.
3 homer games don't grow on trees, Boog. There aren't even 150 players in MLB history who've done it more than once. So what he did in that last game was really impressive.
In the air, center field. Cruz settles under this one. Makes the catch for the out. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball. Grisham was driving the offense for them in his last game with 5 RBIs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
Really impressive hitting the ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 1 out, nobody on. DJ LeMahieu now at the plate. Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
That one out to right. McCutchen has it sized up. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back in the Bronx, and now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz.
Max Fried will go to work. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Horwitz measures 6 feet even, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And that one fouled off.
So O'Neill Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neill. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neill Cruz will never forget.
Throws across the diamond. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. And it's fouled off. And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And they still trail it here. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Bellinger up to hit.
Cody Bellinger.
Haney back to work. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And there's one away. Anthony Volpe will hit next.
11.
Doubled his first time.
Volpe.
High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
Here is Aaron Judge. That one's back there. Tattooed and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch.
Base is empty, one away. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now he'll turn for second. The relay. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Two down, nobody on. That one is absolutely belted. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And at first, here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Line drive. Drops into the glove, and that is that. But 2 rounds. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's Joey Bart now. RBI single his last time up. Late with the swing there.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Right down to shoot, and the count is 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The batter.
2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger sizing it up. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Yankees 5 and the Pirates 1.
In the background is a blank spot. Rolling dice and you can't stop. Don't push it up and lose your mind.
Back for more from the Bronx. John Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Trent Grisham. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Bailey Falter.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Reynolds pulls it down, one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Fly to right his first time.
Rodriguez.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And out of here. He jacks that one out to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 7-1, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball.
That one ripped right center field. Gone! They go back to back, and they add to the lead. It's 8-1. Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it did, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, bases empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the wall. The run comes in to score from second, safe, and that's his 3rd hit. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Man at second here with 2 away. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, make that 4 homers in the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-1.
Came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Mike Burrows.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. That'll make it out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 12-1.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And there's a fly ball, deep right field. Gone! And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 13-1. So 2 away with nobody on. DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. But it's a huge 8-run inning for him as they open up here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Liover Peguero. That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Free, ready to fire now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Maximus notches the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Gonzalez.
And stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger drifts towards it. They got it for out number 2.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, Andrew.
2 down, base is empty.
McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Yanks up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. And downstairs.
0-2 count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Be my ambition, be my addiction. Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This is my addiction. Know that I'm listening. Wasn't planning on this.
Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, number 64. Ripped to the right center, and that should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double. And here comes Bellinger. He's already homered here in this one. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
McCutchen pulls that one down. to second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. He's already homered in this game. Hard hit, but right at him and left. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Fried back to work. And a ground ball to first. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 2.
Cruz.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
This to third, and it stays fair. And it gets by him. Coming home. He'll score.
His second knock of the night.
Here's Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play. Fried out of the stretch, fires. Swing and a foul straight back. Now an 0-2 from Fried. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner at third here, nobody out. On the ground. Gets it to first. One away as the second run of the inning scores. B-Ray coming to the plate now. He was late there. Strike one. Reynolds, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Still only one out here in the inning. And it's another strikeout for Fried. He's been good.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, called strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Cut on and miss, struck him out. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Braxton Ashcraft.
Now pitching for
It's Aaron Judge now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ashcraft.
Well struck, right field. Stretches out and holds it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
Goldschmidt.
Rocketed out towards right center, and there's a hit. And now 2 aboard. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. A 3-run homer He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 16-3. An absolute missile off the bat, Singy, and StatCast gives us the exact numbers.
Yeah, it was a blur leaving the park with 114.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Carmen Mlodzinski.
Carmen Mlodzinski.
One out, base is empty. Now here's Trent Grisham, 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. Line to left, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 3 in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a double. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Now he tries to get back, but he can't. So man aboard. Here's the Yankees catcher now.
Rodriguez.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Cruz sizing this one up. He's got it. That is the inning. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off.
55,
Jason DeLay. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swinging a foul straight back. Left field. Stanton on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Ji-hwan Bae.
And he handles left-handed pitchers very well, so not too worried about the same-handed matchup right here.
Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. Now it doesn't strike outs for him in this one. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Swinging a foul out of play. Fly ball center field. Bellinger coming on. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Now into the ball game on defense. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's the new third baseman. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But
oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 17-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the...
That one ripped. On to the track, and he makes the catch.
Now back. Let's
2 outs, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And that one pulled foul. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom of the 7th. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Second home run of the inning for them. And they tack on to their lead. It's 18-3.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second safely. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
That one lifted to left. Reynolds gets under it and makes the grab. And that ends the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's McCutchen. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. First out in the top of the 8th. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. One down, base is empty. Ground ball left side. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Nick York looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. Swing and a ball popped up. Volpe on his way over. Nabs it. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. And here is Trent Grisham. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Back there. It's a bomb. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. It's 19-3. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Center field. York makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the Yankees catcher now. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
No, that's foul.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
York hauls it in for the out. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Line drive, Adam in center field. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. top 9, and it'll get started with a pinch hitter, Henry Davis.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
He goes down looking. Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Jack Sawinski looking to start something with one gone. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in. Two-way down. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. For being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Fried is just one strike away. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. Blue watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face.